But anyway, like I said, we do have ourselves an invitational event to get to, which is a pursuit event at Russia. Of course, the invitational events help out in the grand scheme of things. They do help out for money as well as acclaim. So, of course, I'm going to go and do it. What is going on with my fucking caps? Why does caps not want to work anymore? Fucking caps does not want to be does not want to be helpful right now. All right, close the fucking window. Did it seriously just reset everything? Caps just really went and reset everything. Holy shit. All right, one second. Let me fix this technical issue right here because I honestly have no idea why it did what it did. Um, there's absolutely no reason for Caps to have just completely shut down, fuck up, and just kill all of my settings. So I need to go and work on this. Stream overlay. Fuck, where do we go again? Settings. I have no idea why it did what it did. Racing overlay, settings, chat, Twitch counters, chat name. Sorry, chat. I've honestly no idea why it did what it did and why it just broke. It makes no sense. It really makes no sense. Alright, so we got that. Now let me quit out of this. Let me load it back up. Let me... Can you... Why did it do this? I'm dead serious. Why the hell did chat caps just completely fuck everything up and now I can't get anything going right now and it's really pissing me off. Yes, allow access. Allow fucking access. Of course, this had to screw up as I'm starting stream. Yes, turn caps back on. Reset everything. What's going on, Hobbs? Fucking load up, caps. What country was it in? It was in Lebanon. It's in Beirut.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It does make sense. Jamie, thank you very much for the follow. Twitch account. Connect, please, for the love of God. This should not be a problem. This really should not be a problem. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that everything just slowed down because Caps decided to just completely shit the bed. So I am trying to get everything back to normal, what it was. And can I open layers? That's not what I wanted to do. I guess we're just gonna have to fucking quit caps at this point in time. God damn it. Can't read chat. Can't read chat right now. I'll worry about it after stream. This sucks. Alright, so what do they want me to do? They wanted me to pass everybody in like a certain amount of time. I'm so fucking mad at caps right now. Okay, I've got 3 laps to... I've got 3 laps to pursue, I think is what it was. I did not even see what type of car this was. This is Alonso's Renault. So by the time the 3 laps are up, I need to have passed everybody. God, the sound of that car is just so whiny. Is that really what the fucking V8 sounded like? Were they really that whiny? Get used to it. I think I'm already over it. Alright, I'm up into 3rd. I've got this guy up in front of me that's less than a second up. He's not a factor anymore. So I need to pass this last guy by the time lap 3 is over. So I still have half the race to go. In fact, I'm catching up to him right now, so should not even be a problem. Also, I've got my fuel mixture set to rich, so I could just, overtake everybody with ease. That's the sound of 20,000 RPMs. You are not wrong. I'm looking at the tachometer down below. Oh, sausage curbs. Yeah, they're all on the list. I'll get to them at the appropriate time. Alright, final lap. Once again, this is for an extra $150,000 as well.
Order 66.
Wally, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome on into Gendo's gang. Thank you very much for the support and dedication to the stream. I still don't know why Caps died. Like, I was loading it up. It's not really had a problem beforehand. And then all of a sudden it just decides not to have any of my presets loaded up. So I can't see my chat in the lower left-hand corner right now. The whole reason I had that is because I did not want to constantly look over to my other monitor, because that takes more time and effort and concentration. And it would cause me to screw up a race. Alright, we're good with that. Alright, good with that. Let me bop up my request queue, if I'm going to be honest. See who's got what right now. Okay, yeah. We're fine. We're fine. I still want to work on this Caps issue. In all honesty, there's no reason why Caps should have done what it did. And that's why it's pissing me off. Caps should not have done what it did. But then again, it's technology, eh? Technology loves to not work from time to time. Loves to not work from time to time. And now Caps is resetting. Caps is resetting itself every single time I load up. This is not good. What the I don't understand why it's doing what it's doing. I really don't. I really fucking don't. Why it is completely screwing everything up. Man, can I just have a normal fucking stream? You know, that'd be great. Connect your Twitch account in the settings. Yes, I did. Authorize, please. I already fucking did. No, something's wrong with my Caps. I'm gonna have to worry about it after stream. Because this ain't good. And I am subscribed to the guy who has created the Caps app, the racing application that I've used for the last several months. So that's not an issue. It's not like I missed out on a payment or anything. But that is very, very concerning that all of a sudden it just does not want to work completely. Alright, so the activities are all good. I'm saving my money until the end of the season at this point in time. What's going on, Watu? Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm not going to be reading chat very much, especially during races, because the chat app that I have down in my bottom left-hand corner has decided to up and kill itself, so I'm going to have to look at very, very small intervals over to my streaming monitor right here to check up on chat. So if I miss conversations, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it right now. As far as my engine goes, I am right on the cusp of needing a new engine. This point in time, I do have parts to make somewhat of a practice engine, but my ICE is pretty much going to need to be replaced after this upcoming race. I will need to get a new ICE, so I will be taking a grid penalty for Mexico, which is unfortunate. All right, let's move ahead. Oh, that's right. Before we even move ahead, I need to go and put in my new livery, because I had made this livery originally for Monaco, and I think it was decided upon at that point in time to use this livery when it comes time to race in the United States Grand Prix. So that is what I'm going to do. As much as I love this paint splatter one, I think it's just you really can't see any of the sponsors on it. As much as it looks like a great little Jackson Pollock painting, you can't really see any of the sponsors on it, so can't really do anything. The oil slick looks pretty good. Fiber optic looked pretty decent. But no, we go and move ahead to the outlines one. We're going to be using this livery, which honestly looks pretty damn sharp, if I do say so myself. Look, come on. It really does look like a sharp livery. It is not bright. It is not as bright as my fire suit. I did mute the colors. As you can see, it's darker blues, darker reds. But it just looked pretty sharp, in my opinion. And of course, red, white, and blue. Use it for the US Grand Prix. Why not? I just thought when I saw this, and when I colored it like I did, I thought I had to use it for a Grand Prix. Whatever Grand Prix, it didn't matter. Just I had to use it for a Grand Prix. So yeah, this is going to be the livery that I'll use specifically for the US Grand Prix. For now, at least. As I may switch up and start changing the colors around for some of these other liveries. But as it stands right now, this will be the US Grand Prix one, and then we'll go back to this one when we go to Mexico. Alright, so speaking of, before I even do that, I want to make sure that I've got my settings, 75. Because, of course, 75 is what I will do for practice, and then 94 for the race. For those of you who have are stopping by for the first time and don't know exactly how I do it, that's how I do it. I could, Nikki. I could do that, but in all honesty, I don't have a good place to put my phone to look at the chat. Don't really have a good place around here to do that. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to change up the race distance. So we're not racing at 100% distance. No, F that. 50% distance. But this is what the race is going to be like. Of course, Austin, Texas is always going to be a dry race. I've only seen it rain once, which means that it's not always going to be a dry race. I've seen it rain in practice once for a very, very short time. Fortunately, it's not raining here today. As you can see, cloudy for qualifying, dry for the actual race. R&D tree I'm not going to touch at this point in time. Practice engine, as I said before. By the time that United States is over, I will need to get a new ICE. So, let's get into practice. Download Chatty? I've never heard of that app. Let me take a look at it. Chatty app or Twitch app. What do we got here? Emotes and badges. Starting guide. Downloadable installer. Let's take a look at this. All right, we'll let that go, and hopefully it's not going to be like intrusive. Like, that's the one thing I don't want, is if it's going to be like super intrusive. Yeah, run the app. Yes. Wow, we're fixing this shit, trying to fix this shit on the fly, boys. Alright, so Chatty is installed. Let's run the setup on it. God, this is so bad. Channel. We'll do that. Connect. Why do I need a login? Channel name. Quest login data. What is this and what is going on? Oh, this looks like IRC. Oh, this thing looks like fucking IRC. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna take the time right now to work on it. I'll do it afterwards. It looks like IRC though. God, remember IRC? Alright, car setup. Let's load the setup for United States. Okay, we're good there. Let's go to track climatization. Yeah, it does look like IRC, those surrounds, yeah. You are correct. Twitch chat does work in the same way IRC does. But I was not expecting that the application would look like an old MIRC client. I really hope that this is not going to be a problem. Oh God. I forgot about the speeds that I need to have taken for these S's. So hopefully I can get this done on the first go. Also, I just noticed my practice time is 90 minutes. I I did set my race length to 50, so I don't know why it's still showing up 90 minutes for a practice session. Unless, much like with the difficulty bug, changing the settings before the start of practice also contribute to practice time being elongated. Wow, I actually purpled it first go. How about that? You never get Sector 1 clean? Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it's ever going to be run clean. Chatty. Guten Morgen, it says, but I'm not German, though. Account name. Request login data. What is going on? Dude, this looks like a pretty shady app, I'm not going to lie. Open URL. Authorize. Verify login, close, connect. Okay. What's going on here? Status, channels, settings. I was gonna say, yeah, it almost seems like it would be. It's giving me messages for all the other streamers that are currently online, but it's not logging in directly to my specific one. Oh, wait, hold on a second. There it is. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now, Sarantia. If it is going to, on the right side of this screen, the bottom right hand side, just continue to feed message after message after message, that's going to get annoying. That is honestly going to get annoying, and I would really like it if I could not have that. If there was a way that I could get rid of that, please let me know. But we do have the chat back. For the time being, at least, we have the chat back. I can turn it off in the settings. Main settings, default. I was gonna say, what would it just be? Notifications. Yeah. There we go. You can change almost everything in the settings. Oh, what? Okay, so here's another thing that's a problem, Sarantia, is that it does not stay on the top of the screen. When I click into F1, it does not stay on the top of the screen. Caps does. Caps is an actual overlay that forces itself to the top of the screen, which is why I was able to read chat. Is why I was able to read chat in the bottom left-hand corner, because it forced itself to stay on the top of anything, even if I clicked off into F1. So this is a problem. It has not fixed anything. And I'm pretty sure it will not force itself to the top like Caps does. So, thought we found a problem. Thought we fixed the problem, but it does not look like we did. That's unfortunate. Like I said, I'll go and fix Caps after stream is over, because I want to know exactly why it is decided to just forget all of my settings and forget that I've been a user and a subscriber to his service. Go to view first thing? Okay. I'll do it after this practice program. What's going on, Lincoln? Yeah, having some technical issues right now. My caps chat has decided to forget everything in my settings. So I can't really read chat at this point in time. I can't read chat on my my driving screen. So we're trying to find a workaround right now with this application called Chatty, which I'll delve into more after I'm done running this practice program.
Program complete.
Do I have any tips for tire management? Don't wear your tires out. Legitimately, I'm not the best when it comes to tire management. Alright, so yeah, we'll go connect, view, options, first thing, but always on top. Always on top. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Sarancia. Looks like it's about to rain. It may be just cloudy in practice. It may just legitimately be cloudy in practice. Caps, I'm gonna kill you. Get out of here. Don't want to see you. Don't want to see your ugly face. Alright, but as far as practice, no, it's just cloudy. What's going on, Ewan? I got the chat up now. I actually have the chat up in my bottom left-hand screen now. It is always on top. So that's a good workaround for right now, Sarancia. But as far as perfect tire management, I'm not the best when it comes to it. It's all about easing your way into the corners. Turning too much into the corners will wear your tires out faster. I'm doing okay with it right now. Steering while braking also apparently bad for tires.
Okay.
And we purpled that. Alright, moving on. How are we looking at? Bad ERS going into the hairpin, coming out of the hairpin. Well, it says bad ERS, but let's be honest here. That's probably the where I would go and use my overtake in the first place. In conjunction with DRS if I had it. What the hell? That is a lot of text, DH. That is quite a lot of text. Okay, let's go fuel management. All that to finding the perfect AI level? AI runs differently on different tracks, DH, though. He wrote a thesis! The man is trying to get a PhD in how to play F1. I should get Fall Guys? I don't know, it's not a game I'm really interested in. Well, unfortunately, KM not really a lot of movement on the job front. Ah, shit. A lot of movement on the rear end front, though. I'm gonna see if I can cheese this at the very end. I think I may have just gotten it. There we go. Cheese that purple!
Program complete.
You should get Fall Guys. I should do what I want, Wee Man. Thank you very much for your input, though. And if I don't want to get Fall Guys, then, oh well, I don't get Fall Guys. Like I said, it doesn't interest me. I also need to play around with the text settings, Tarantia, because I can't really see a lot of the chat that I would have if I was using caps. So I may need to play around with like text font and how many rows I can see at a time. But like I said, this is just a placeholder until I get my caps working again. That was on an Instagram page? F1 Instagram page? More working out, gotcha. Did forget to go to the gym today, I know. Bad me. Forgot to hit my cardio up today. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I know, right, Wally? Chat loves to watch me suffer. So I suffer for their amusement. And you're paying me to do it, so it's not like I'm doing it freely. Well, paying in a sense that you're using channel points, you're not actually using real money. You know what I mean. I hate that fucking first turn with all fiber of my being. Especially coming out of the pits. That is not a good turn coming out of the pits. That is true. You get 2 times channel points for subscribing. DH sub is a sub, whether it's bought by you or whether it's gifted. It's still a sub to the channel. It's only 1.2. It's actually now that I think about it, it's 2 times if you sub with a tier 3, but I don't have anything that would warrant you wanting to go to a tier 3. Hell, we're not even to a tier 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does make sense. Joe Hud, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream. I was about to say, Bottas getting out of my way? What? Oh my god. The S's are fucking treacherous. On a light fuel load. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to restart this practice program because if I want to get the money, I need to get all the practice programs done. That means I have to do the qualifying program. And I have to complete it, not just get it done. I've got to complete it. Alright, a little better. I say a little better. I dropped from 3/10 up to a 10th down. Little bit of wheel lockup. We're good though.
Okay, test
There we
complete,
go.
and that was a very good job.
How's my car comparing to the others in terms of Rand? What do you mean by Rand? I would say my car is like 7th or 8th best on the table. Alright, we're all done
The
here.
session has drawn to a close. So
I mean, I could show you exactly what my car is.
Good day today.
Where my car is, like, on the grid.
It's your teammates' home Grand Prix. Do you think they enjoyed themselves out there today?
I was gonna say, what about me, too?
There's quite a buzz around this team at the moment. What are your thoughts on them?
I was gonna say, yeah, buzz around Mercedes, of course. How'd my 100% race go at Japan? I finished 21st.
Well, that's everything.
It was bad. Not just because of the rain, but because I had a bad tire choice coming out of the rain and going onto the slicks. Everybody went 2 more stops and did a double soft stint. I stayed out with a 1 stint for hards, and that was bad. That was fucking shitty. I should not have done that, but I didn't know. Personally, I did not know how the tires were going to last around Suzuka, like how many laps they would have lasted around. So I went with, I forget who it was in the chat, but somebody said go hards and just stay out and do one stop. You don't have to pit for the rest of the way. I thought, okay, yeah, that's not a bad idea. And then I saw everybody that was an AI choose soft. And I immediately knew that what I did was a bad idea. So, oh well, you live and you learn. Yeah, skip practice. I already did practice 1. Let's go skip on through practice 2, practice 3. So we can get on to qualifying. Home Grand Prix. I know we could do well, boys. I know we would do well. Yeah, that darn chat. Hey, when chat isn't telling me bad tire strategy, they want to kill me with my workouts. So, it's very, very hard to trust you guys, chat. Tell me to do one thing, and then then you say for me to do another, and I can't keep up with you. Oh well, it is what it is. But like I said, weather for qualifying is going to be partly cloudy, and then the race is going to be a hot, sunny day there down in South Texas. That is true, Saranti. It was not you this time. So as far as where my car is for R&D, yeah, as you can see right there, I am going to be better than Haas once my upgrades come on in, but as you can see, it's still not the best in terms of comparison. As far as it says vehicle comparison, this is what the grid looks like. The grid looks very, very close. I mean, just take away the look of what Williams is, but you take a look at where everybody around the mid-table is. Everybody is so close together. Haas just pipped me, it looks like, over the last race week. But yeah, exactly, Sarancio. Look at how close all the midfield cars are to each other. Between McLaren and myself, it is a very narrow gap. Probably only about like 50, 60 performance. It is a very narrow gap between all the midfield cars. Alright, so before qualifying, let's make sure I've got my race engine. Oh, actually, I can go back to that. So yeah, like I said, my ICE is going to need to get changed out before Mexico, as you can see. It is currently at 50%. I already had to get a new ICE, so... Sucks that I need to go and get another one. But it is what it is. Let's go and qualify. Yeah, Williams are just driving in their own classification. They're driving in the Williams classification. It is not a good classification. Alright, so you know how it is. We go and set this car up. I know it's the US set. Go and put a couple of laps worth of fuel in so I can run a couple of tests.
Standing by.
Just to try and get a proper line around this track, a fast line around, at least set a base time for what then I need to shoot for when I drive out on my soft tires. Yeah, Formula Williams category. That is a category that no one ever wants to be in. Well, I changed my livery and my suit. My suit, definitely. Have a little bit of a darker suit. Different design. Yeah, I definitely will change the suit up. As far as the livery, I haven't decided what livery I want to use. Like, obviously, I'll change up the designs to make it the same color as my team. But I don't know which design I want to go with. Turn Spider-Man into Venom. Oh boy. Black and white car. Sake. I'll show you exceeded track limits. I'll show you exceeded track limits. God damn it. That fucking spot. Twice in a row now. Didn't get me that time, but it still is going to be a shit time. why is driving around here such a hassle? Home Grand Prix, yes, but come on.
Yeah,
I'm
that
taking
makes
the
sense.
widest line possible. Thank you very much for the follow. I'll get to you in just a second. Lewis MacArthur, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
It's all the fuel I need, Jeff. Jeff fretting about how much fuel I've got left. Come on, man. You should know better by now. Oh, boo! Boo! I like to file a motion of bullshit on that last off track. This track must be killer on tires. I think it is. I think it is. I don't know for sure, but I think it is. All right, let's go to the softs. Where am I with those medium tires? Where do I sit? Obviously dead last. But if I want to get into if I want to get into Q2, I need to go fucking 2.5 seconds faster. Wow. 2.5 seconds faster just to get into Q2. I don't think I can do it. I legitimately do not think I'll be able to do it. Not on soft tires. Oh, hold on. That's right. Car set. There. I honestly don't know I'll be able to do it. Alright, Green Delta needs to be 2.5 seconds to the good. Just to get to Q2. Already off to a bad start. Very nice, Ewan.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap or that's qualifying over for us.
Jeff, I hate to break it to you, I can't get 2 seconds faster. I got a second and a half faster. I'm starting 20th. Ever tried watching Formula E? No, I've not, Wally. 20th. 20th. Not good. I'm not fast. My car is shit. My car is not fast. All right, let's get to the race. 28 laps around Coda. Starting in 20th place. I think I'm going to opt for the one stop. Which means come in for start on mediums, come in for hards.
Here we are then in one of the fastest growing cities in the United States, the fabulous Austin, in the great state of Texas. The circuit itself, 14 miles southeast of the city centre and home to the US Grand Prix since 2012. The latest in a long list of iconic tracks to have that honour. We have 10 turns to the left and 10 to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas. Overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and 12 at this anti-clockwise 3.6 mile track. And we should see average lap speeds of around 126 miles per hour. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today.
All right,
Off
that's
the
enough
back
of
of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole
Bottas
position,
gets
and
pole,
it's
Leclerc
Charles
gets
Leclerc in
second.
P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Vettel,
Hamilton,
Max Verstappen, and Albon, Perez, Norris, Kvyat, and Lance Stroll.
Good for them.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Alright, so the default strategy, the default projected strategy, says I should do a 2-stop. Soft, medium. However, if I do my personalized, due to the tire wear that it thinks I will not be wearing down, it says that I can get away with the 1 stop. I can get away with going 12 laps on the soft and then swapping out for mediums and going the rest of the way on those mediums. And in all honesty, 1 stops for most of these tracks, especially at 50%, are the way to go. So, and Coda, I've never come across Coda ever being a 2-stop strategy track, so it's better, in my opinion, to get the 1 stop out. So we'll go with that. Yeah, it says we'll be a lot faster, too. So we'll do that. What's going on, Dan? Your G-Hub settings... What you got them set as, or your in-game ones, can't seem to get mine to work anymore. G-Hub? Oh, Logitech? What do I have them set as? So what you're talking about is, what do I have my, like, force feedback settings as? Is that what you're talking about? Like, cause my calibration is, well, like I said, 0 for everything except steering saturation is 100. My force feedback is 30s, 30, 30, 30, 20, and 5. And that's about it. Understeer enhance is on, as well as the force feedback is on. Those are on default. MFD shortcuts is just leave it as is. But as far as my G-Hub settings, I don't really touch my G-Hub. I really don't. I leave that set as default. Alright, so I'm starting in 20th, opting to try and finish in 15th place. Where do you guys think I'll finish? Like I said, in all honesty, I'm going to try and finish 15th. I feel like that, with my starting position, that should be where I should be reasonably finishing about 15th place. The car can cut through some of the midfield teams, but I don't know how much of the midfield it will cut through. Twelfth is up there. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Thank you very much for the follow, Cisarco. Going up and around the outside. Wow, I got up into 12th because of that. Are you joking me? Taking the far outside line, and I got up into 12th place because of that. Now fighting it out with Gasly. Oh! I got hit by someone. I think I got hit by Gasly. Gasly did not like that. I seem to be finding myself in a lot of hot water with some drivers here. They seem to be just hitting me at random times, even though I'm taking like the proper line, the proper braking strat. I don't know.
Power from the engine is going to be down slightly. It's showing some minor wear.
That's because my IC is currently at 52%. It's not like it was the British Grand Prix where it was sitting at like 65% at the start of the race. I was gonna say, it's like you can't really go full throttle through there. Giovinazzi on the inside. We got Ricardo behind me. I did not see where Ocon qualified, as he is currently my rival. Probably would have been good to figure that out.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Well, as it stands, I am hanging behind Giovinazzi well enough. Do I prefer Coda over Indianapolis? Nah, I can't really say I do. I would honestly like to see them go back to Indianapolis. If given the choice between just strictly those two, I would prefer to see them go back to Indianapolis. They changed the infield course of Indianapolis to prevent what happened in the 2005 Grand Prix. They made it so that the infield course now cuts that high banked turn 1 for Indianapolis, the oval Indianapolis. They made it so that the cars are not going high speed into that turn anymore, as they now added in a runoff road. So you're not going full speed into that turn. Thank you very much for the follow. I'll get the date in just a second. Kisal 98. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I am pulling that train right now. I am my own truly train. As a reminder, I am pitting on lap 12 to swap out to medium tires. I'm just not navigating those turns all that well. Yeah, Magnussen alongside me. And yeah, I am just dropping right down the pack. Just dropping right down the order. Grid penalty signs, that's why he's back this far. But I'd also love to see them go back to Indianapolis, because then I could go and see these drivers. Because Indianapolis is relatively closer to me than Austin is. You know, me being from the Chicago area, Indianapolis is just a 2.5 hour drive.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It does make sense. Thank you very much for the follow. I'll get to you in just a second. Landry Kane, much appreciated, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Carlos Sainz on the inside. I mean, I'd love to go to Montreal in general. It's one of the international cities that I'd love to travel to. That and Quebec, Quebec City. Maybe once all the travel restrictions are lifted and Canadians will welcome Americans again. That's a very vague question, Landry. What sort of tips are you looking for?
Right, some information on Grosjean. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Get pedals. He's not wrong. I've got a wheel. What do? Currently halfway till my pit stop. Still a long way to go until this race is over. We're only a quarter of the way done. Oh, there's my rival. There's Ocon. Yeah, I knew he didn't qualify well. But yeah, I thought by now I would have had a little bit of a better car. Difficulty may have factored into it as well. Upping the difficulty does inherently make the drivers faster. Does make the AI faster. By fractions of a percent every level that you go up. Tires are only a quarter worn. But I know their grip is not as good as if I had them new. It's not that I need a better aero set, I do need better speed on this car too. Having such a hard time getting out of the corner and then getting up to speed. Ocon coming into pit. Is Ocon going to go on hard tires? Or are the leaders in fact doing that 2 pit stop strategy? Yeah, they are. So the leaders are doing a 2 pit stop strategy. They're going soft, soft, medium. Which is what the AI wanted me to do. Vettel passing me, Verstappen right behind. Well, Landry still hasn't answered my question of what type of tips would he want. Just saying I want tips does not help me. Gotta remember, I work in IT. Vague questions like that mean nothing to me. You need to tell me specifically what your problem is.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
There are some leaders that are opting for hard tires and doing a 1 pit stop that way. Ah, god damn it. No. We're flashing that back. Alright, so flashback number 1. Verstappen, I am not trying to purposefully block you. But yeah, it looks like that some of the AI leaders are going for the two-stop strategy and some are going for the one-stop. Oh god, customer support's a nightmare. I know a couple of people that do or have done it. Best Buy customer support, too.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm doing okay. Alright, technically still have 2 more laps before I come in and make my pit
coming in
stop.
for a stop.
Actually, I might come in and pit now, lap 11. And ride these mediums out the rest of the way.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I'll come in now and I'll take those medium tires. Because I think most everyone else has already pit at least once. Like I said, the leaders like Vettel and Verstappen in front of me, they're going to make a 2 pit stop strategy. You know what I mean. The top 10, the people who started top 10. Yes, not necessarily the leaders, but those that started top 10. Alright, shoot me. So sue me.
Exit now. Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
As Magnussen almost goes and cuts my nose off. Oh yeah, Vettel right now is not... he's not gonna be a leader anytime soon, if not for the rest of his career. For the time being, I think I have the right tires as well as the right setup. Can I catch Magnussen? Guessing it was not long enough of a straight. God. Magnussen, Sainz, can I catch you because I'm on mediums and you're on fucking hard tires? You know, like how it should be? Even with DRS, I'm struggling to catch up with them. Once again, it could be just due to the fact that I don't have a powerful engine. Yes, we do know the Haas cars have the Ferrari engine. Latifi is out of the race. Coffin, please. Also, once again, it could be the fact that my ICE is overheating. My ICE is currently at 54%. Like I said, I will get a new ICE for the Mexican Grand Prix, which means an automatic 10-spot grid penalty.
Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Magnussen! Get fucked! Worst thing about Ferrari and Vettel, the fact they weren't able to get him a car for the practice sessions. And why do you think that is, Sarantia? Why do you think that was such a big problem for Ferrari? Also, does anybody buy the conspiracy theory that Ferrari, the reason why Vettel is doing so bad is because the car is tailored to Charles Leclerc, like both cars are tailored to Charles? Or do you not subscribe to that train of thought? Because that was something that I've been hearing pop up over the last couple of weeks. Obviously, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't think so. But I mean, some people have to come up with an explanation as to why Vettel is doing so bad. I do not think that Vettel will go to Red Bull, especially since Christian Horner has come out and said he shot that down. He shot that down before the opening race of the season, that Vettel is not going to Red Bull. Now, whether he's just putting on a front remains to be seen. Could he be also going... here's another theory. If he signs with Red Bull, would he go to Toro Rosso? Would they put him on the Toro Rosso team? Or if he signs for Red Bull proper, it'll be Max and Vettel. Albon would then go down to Toro Rosso. Who from Toro Rosso gets the boot? The Fiat? You can't get rid of Gasly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thanks for the follow. I hope you are doing okay. Can they change drivers halfway through the season? Yes. Has happened many times
We're
before.
monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Next up, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream. I am starting to lose ground on signs. Ocon has come into pit. Screw you, buddy. I will win this rivalry whether you like it or not. God damn it, Magnussen's catching up to me. My tire wear's not even all that bad. It's gotta be from my ICE. Fuck. Do I think that Hamilton will get the record? Yeah. I think he'll win back-to-back this year and next year. He'll get the record, and then he'll just ride off into the sunset. He'll just retire. There's no need for him to stay on with Mercedes after beating Schumacher's record. There's literally no incentive for him to stay with Mercedes. Hey, what's going on, Steven? It's going okay. Started 20th, currently up into 15th, as you can see. Oh, he's already the highest paid Formula One driver, TVK. And I'm sure he's got lots more stored. I'm sure he's got lots of sponsor money too. It is, in my opinion, that nobody is going to touch that
Juan
record.
Manuel is in the pits. Juan Manuel in the pits.
It is, in my opinion, that no one is going to touch that record if Hamilton sets it. No matter how further up he pushes it, no one's going to touch that record. Not Charles, not Lando, not Max. None of them. None of them are going to touch that record. Will they even have an ICE in 6 years? I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with F1 and moving to a hybrid engine. Or moving to a full electric engine. Because they've been talking about that in motorsports for, like, the last few years. They were talking about it for NASCAR. I don't think he'll ever go to an electric engine in NASCAR. Yeah, it does not look like I'm catching up to Sainz or Giovinazzi in front of me. At this point in time, it's just holding off. It's holding off Magnussen and Gasly behind me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Really, Spade. DJ Boston, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Hope you're doing well. Did not realize that they were banning ICEs by 2035, and is that in all of UK, or are we talking about just England? All cars in the UK will be forced to be electric engine by 2035. Gotcha. I was going to say, it is one way to forcibly cut down on carbon emissions. Terrible turn in the hairpin there. Terrible turn. Gasly is catching up to Magnussen, in turn catching up to me. Oh, and there's that man. Ocon and Gasly are fighting for position. Like I said, I'm just trying to get my 15th place. Because there ain't no way that I'm catching up to Sainz or Giovinazzi. Wasn't Fernando getting messed up by, Fernando getting messed up by McLaren the reason why that he left for Renault? That's flashback number 2, and I started a lot earlier than I wanted to. Ultimately, I killed my positioning. Come to the line, there'll be 5 laps to go, and my fuel mix ain't looking all that hot.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
It was a gamble by Alonso by going to Renault. Five laps to go. 2 seconds ahead of Magnussen. Still trying to hold down this 15th place. I'm a medium set in a sea of fucking hard tires. Broke too hard too early there. If I have to pull the Truly train just to keep Ocon behind me, I will. Magnussen and Gasly are going to catch up to me every single DRS zone. Alright, come on, push it.
Fuel remaining.
Push just to get away from these guys. It is really hard to deny. God damn it. You know what? Third and final flashback. It is really hard to deny that Hamilton is not the GOAT of Formula One right now. Third and final flashback. 3 laps to go. Whatever happens now happens. And I gotta deal with it. What's going on, Delios?
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
High 30s for all my tires. Magnussen and Gasly getting dangerously close to me. I agree with Broad Raider. It is very hard to compare different areas of motorsport because, of course, different driving styles, different cars, vastly different cars. That's like the main thing.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
That flashback thing is if I make a mistake. Though you get unlimited usage of it in the game. I try to limit myself to 3 per race. Think of it like the rewind button in Forza. Or if you've ever played Prince of Persia. It's just a rewind. Yes, I do support the Cubs. Shit. Gasly, Magnussen, and Ocon behind him. Like I said before, I want to stay ahead of Ocon so I can get at least some win in the rivalry here.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Thanks, Jeff, I know. Gasly, fuck off, dude. You know, if Ocon and Magnussen want to fight, let them fight. But don't let them get too close to me. Sixteenth.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in park.
Ah, that could have been so much worse, but also could have been so much better. Esteban Ocon, driver of the day. Fuck off. Raffley, thank you very much for the follow.
That's a spectacular victory then, and with it, after an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight.
Oh
amongst
boy,
the
Lewis
Mercedes
Hamilton
team,
wins.
and they certainly deserve it.
Yay! Good for him. Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming. Well, to be fair, though, Bottas has won more races
Let's
this season.
have a quick
than
look at
Hamilton
how
has.
the driver standings have changed.
Like I said, to be fair, Bottas has actually won more races in my season than he has.
Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today.
I was
for our
16th,
championship
Correa
leader.
was
Let's focus on
19th.
the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team.
Maybe the boring choice, but it's the right
That was
choice.
an exciting race for Mark.
Because, of course, he always fucking wins.
Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today?
Did I struggle? No comment.
You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you?
The team. Credit to the
Do you
team.
think your teammate was enjoying themselves in front of their home crowd?
They're loving it, I would say.
That was an epic battle today. How do you think this will play out?
It's an epic battle between myself and Esteban, though Esteban was nowhere near me.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Oh, there you go, Claire. Oh yeah, that's right. My slippers are in the other room. So if I want to get my, if I want to do my wall sits, I'll need to get my slippers. Well, right now Esteban is still leading the rivalry. I think all because of what happened. I think because of what happened at the Japanese race at Suzuka. I think it was all because of that. All right, as far as money goes, sponsorship, we got 632,000 because of that, and 77,000 for car damages or cars not being damaged all that much, which is always good. All right, so race 20 coming up in Mexico. Before we get to that, of course, we do need to do sweating with Gendo. Renew sponsorships with Atlantic. Yeah, we'll do that. That's the 75 laps as a team. So we'll renew the sponsors with them. All right, so what do we do? Reaction training, sponsor event, driver promo filming, or aero team building? So do I want to build up Correa's... So do I want to build up Correa's reaction, or do I want to build up my driver acclaim? Because in all honesty, either one is not really mattering to me all that much. Do I build the driver acclaim? Do I pay money and get the team acclaim? Aero team building. I would actually go with the aero team building for department morale because, of course, I am currently building up my aero parts. So I do want to have them happy so that they could, give me a little bit of a discount when it comes to building parts. So we'll do the aero team building. I do have almost $6 million at this point in time. I don't want to spend the money at this point in time. I want to hold on for that. At this point in time, hold on to that so that when the time comes to buy a new driver, that is what I will spend the money on. Did Claire look different last year? I don't think she did. I can't really say that she did. Oh, shit, I didn't even notice that failed. Fuck, alright, we'll get that then. That will be developed after the Mexican Grand Prix, and then we'll also do this, which will also get built up before the Mexican Grand Prix. That is still in development, so we can't touch that. And like I said, durability and powertrain cannot touch either one of those because of the fact that they are under regulations. So we're going to get a new ICE. I think we need to get a new MGUK too. Yeah, we're just about to run out of that. We're about... shit. You know what? I might as well just get a brand new engine here for Mexico's and just bite the bullet. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and get a brand new engine for Mexico. So I'm going to take the grid penalties. I'll start all the way at the back. So at the end of the day, it does not really matter where I qualify for Mexico. I need to get a brand new engine. My engine is not durable enough. So I need to get a brand new one. So I'll be... whatever I qualify, it will not matter because I'm just going to qualify back of the pack. Wasn't in 2019 as well where like Japan / Mexico is where I made my or where I took my grid penalties as well? Ah, shit, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change my difficulty. I forgot to change it back down to 75. Whoops. But no, in all honesty, this is where I took my grid penalties back in 2019 as well, right before the Mexican Grand Prix. But after Mexico, there were still 3 more races. There was USA, Brazil, Abu Dhabi. Now it's just Brazil, Abu Dhabi. Don't set a lap in Q2, otherwise your tire choice will be gone. That's it if I make Q2 Kubica. That's it if I even make Q2. Yeah, I forgot to do that. 75. You're playing F1 2020 with a D-pad? Hey, whatever works for you, man. I ain't gonna tell you how to play your game. However it works for you. Please don't let there be rain. Whew. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm just worrying about every single time I get into here is that will there be rain? And I'm glad that there is not any rain. Oh, excuse me. So like I said, R&D points, can't really do anything at this point in time. I'm currently, building out my aero. My chassis is still in the mix of being fixed. And I'm getting a brand new engine. So let's go out there and let's put together some practice time. Here at Mexico, there is a 3rd DRS spot at Mexico now. It is on the straightaway leading up to the baseball stadium. They added that in for 2020. So leading to this section. If you have not seen it yet, if you did not know about it,
about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car. Okay.
Well, now you know.
With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement. So give them a try.
All right, track climatization. Let's drive out. Why not?
A bit like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
I'll show you exactly where that DRS zone is. And you'll probably see it on the map, too. 25 place grid penalty. So yeah, you can see it down there going into Section 3. That is where the 3rd DRS zone is. But like I said, this place I am not looking forward to driving around these slow corners like right here. Like this section at the very end of Section 1, I've always hated in Mexico. So yeah, that line that you just saw me hit there, that is where the DRS zone starts. The AI is weak in Mexico. I'm starting in last place, though, Sarancia. I don't think I'll get points if I'm starting in last place. Plus, Mexico is a two-stop... It is a two-stop race unless I can, Especially if I start from the back, though. I mean, I could make it a one-stop race. But usually it's a two-stop race. Well, at least I was able to get purple first time around. You can pass 5 cars at the start. It's so easy to pass at the first corner. Well, yeah, that's my problem with this track is because of all the low-speed corners. Just take a look. Corner 1, basically everything in the first section leading up to, like, the start of Section 2. And I was about to say, the start of Section 2 comes down here. It turns 4, 5, and 6. So, yeah, it's... Honestly, is not my favorite track, especially with how slow the race starts out. And I'm still trying to relearn how to drive this car because it still, to me, feels like a boat. Even with all the upgrades that I put onto it, it still feels like it's a bit of a boat to drive. So we'll see. We'll see how I can get this done here. Red, you use a dry setup. If the race is supposed to be dry, use the dry setup.
Program
I was going to say, as what Sarancia has said before, if you're going into a situation where it's a wet quality dry race, and you have parc fermé in place, you go with a dry setup. You have to go with the dry setup. And likewise, if you're going to have a dry quality in a wet race, actually, if you have a dry quality with a wet race, I'd still say use the dry setup. Because if you remember my situation I had back in 2019 where I was using the wet setup and I was in a McLaren, damn near best car on the grid at that point in time, and I was getting passed in a Williams. I was getting passed by Williams on a wet setup. That led me to believe that there really is no viable strategy to have a wet setup. Just go dry all the way. Believe me, I was getting pissed off that I was just getting continuously passed by a Williams when I was legitimately best car, second best car on the grid. I was not happy that I was continuously getting passed by Williams in the wet. So in all honesty, I'd say just chuck out any sort of notion about a wet and a dry set and just only use a dry set.
Okay,
At least I'm getting all the practice programs done, but then again, they're at 75. Imagine Ricardo and Vettel again? Oh boy. Would that not be a shit show or what? He wanted the Ferrari seat, but Ferrari, yeah, signed Leclerc. Giovinazzi, let me use you as a tow. Fuck off, Giovinazzi. I was gonna say, I've got a qualifying fucking program to finish! Son of a bitch, Giovinazzi! Son of a bitch, this guy.
car repairs have set us back a little.
Well, blame Giovinazzi, don't blame me. Try to get around him. Vettel and Hulkenberg in the pink Mercedes. Oh boy, broad. Wouldn't that be something? Mexico's gonna fucking kill me. I know it. Cheese it, cheese it.
Program.
I love cheesing these programs. It really does help. It really helps a lot. All right, let's go to race strategy. Final one of the session. Rosberg and Hamilton didn't like each other. Didn't know that, honestly. German drivers for a German team. You could hope. But it's like Hamilton and Bottas have signed for 2021, though. What's wrong with getting him to the pink Merc then, huh? It's a Mercedes, but it's pink. It's close enough. Yeah, pink Mercedes is Aston Martin next year. And Aston Martin, of course, are going to go back to British Racing Green as far as their colors, like Lotus before them. I was going to say, as far as engines go, what do Astons have right now? Legitimately, because I have no idea what's under the hood of an Aston Martin. Like, what's in a Vanquish? What's in a Vantage? What's in a DB10? Or a DB11 at this point in time? Aston Martin making their own engines? Does have Mercedes engines in a proper Aston Martin. Okay. So there you go, Sarancia. Instead of pink Mercedes, it'll be green Mercedes. And that's the end of that. I was gonna say, Red Bull's sponsored by Aston Martin. They're not the constructors. As far as I know, yeah, they're just constructors. Or they're not constructors, they're just sponsors for Red Bull.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. O'Brien, Hamilton, and Carlos Sainz. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
I heard you the first time, Ansel.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. How's your grid penalty going to affect your strategy going into the race?
It's a spanner. Spanner in the works for sure.
You put in a lot of time on the track today. Was there a reason for this?
Testing out the aero.
Let's talk about another team. How do you feel they did today?
What should I say about Racing Point? I'll tell them about their effort.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you...
Fuck off with that, Claire. I don't care how you word it, it's still a shit question.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Alright, take it easy, Nikki. I don't care how you word the question about me hitting the walls, I will always no comment that question. Always, always, always. Cannot stand it. Oh, now I can open the window. Sun's down. Can finally open the window to get some proper cooling in here. Alright, done with practice. 94. Bump it up. Is there any commentator in F1? I did not see her. I don't know what you're talking about there, Joker. No, it's just Crofty and Anthony Davidson that are the F1 commentators. Juan Manuel Correa has gone up to driver acclaim of 7. And I still am not going to re-sign him. So what did we decide on? What was it, George Russell that I was thinking of signing on to the team? Pretty sure it was George Russell, right? Yeah, it was George Russell. Day is that? Somebody talking to me on Steam? Or not Steam, on Discord? Somebody from the other channel. Alright, no worries. Alright, let's get into qualifying. Now, as I said before, grid penalty is going to throw a spanner in the works. But I could at least qualify. Nah, you know what? It doesn't even fucking matter. I'm just going to I'm not even going to qualify. Right? There's zero need for me to qualify. Because I'm going to be last place anyway. So why put extra strain on my tires, on my car, if I'm not going to qualify? Right? There's zero reason for me to qualify. Power unit's all new. Gearbox is new. Yeah, and I don't need to change out anything in my power unit or my gearbox the rest of the way. So yeah, legitimately, I do not need to qualify. I legitimately don't need to qualify, so let's just skip it on through. It's a 25-spot grid penalty. Even if I made it all the way to Q3 and one pole position, I would start last place. So it don't fucking matter. It looks like Correa might make it to Q2. He's sitting 16th right now. Correa might make it to Q2. I'd like to see where he would qualify. Did he actually make it? Oh, he just missed out. He missed out by 0.06 of a second. Damn it, Correa. Thought that would have been good. Thought that would have been good for him.
Good day today.
Oh my god, Claire, are you serious?
Your teammate beat you today. Was it a setup issue?
You know what? I'm just going to no comment this entire thing. I don't even want to talk about
Your
it.
qualifying pace.
No comment. Get out of here, Claire.
Thank you for your time.
She didn't sigh! I no commented and she didn't sigh. She didn't give me the exasperated... that fucking thing. She didn't give me that. I'm actually kind of surprised that she did. Alright, well, qualifying is over, and I hate to break it to you, but there is not going to be any sweating with Gendo. There is not going to be a single sweating with Gendo before the Mexico race. So, we do have 3 for the wall sits and planks, but we do not have anything for the push-ups and sit-ups, so let's just get right into the race. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but them's the rules. You didn't get the push-ups and sit-ups in time before qualifying was over, so therefore, I ain't doing them. But we do still have slots open for the wall sits slash plank for after the Mexico race. So if you want to get those in, we do have a couple more spots. You could fill that up. Yeah, Claire's like trying to get a comment from me. Is like, no, I'm out of here, Claire. Can't talk later. Bye. Hey, you guys need to stop being thirsty AF. All right, you guys need to calm down with your Claire love. All right. Think I need to send you to thirsty jail, chat.
Here we go then. It's time to race in Mexico City. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, and Albon, Ricciardo, Norris, Kvyat, and Sergio Perez.
And Sergio Perez. There's your top 10. Of course, I'm starting near the back, so projected and personalized. So I'm actually kind of surprised that they're telling me to go with a one-stop strategy for my personalized. Honestly, I have a very strong feeling of just go the two-stop strategy like what normally happens at Mexico. Because of the fact that Mexico has so many of those tight corners, it really chews up tires. So in all honesty, I kind of feel like going the two-stop strategy is better. So let me edit the strategy. Let me add a stint. So what was it? It was 11. It was 11, 11, 14, something along those lines. Medium hard should work, Sarancia. I would not have this. I would not honestly have pace. I would not have pace, I'll tell you that much. So if I do medium hard, it'll be 16 laps on the medium tires and then hard the rest of the way. I think I've tried this before, Sarancia, and yeah, I'm starting in the back, but I will not have speed coming out. I will not have speed the rest of the way. And when you think about it, if the AI is going to go soft, soft, medium, here, let me invert the strategy. If the AI is going to go soft, soft, medium, I feel like I should go soft, soft, medium as well. So I think we'll do that. We'll go soft, soft, medium. We will do the two-stop strategy here. And at least try and get some speed at this track. I'll be stuck in traffic. Dude, Sarancia, I'm fucked either way. I'm either going to be fucked and slow or fucked and kind of fast. I'm screwed either way. I just think that this is probably going to be for the better. Starting on soft, doing the two-stop strategy. It's like it just seems like that there are certain tracks where you have to two-stop. Like it is much better strategy-wise to two-stop. Bahrain is one, Canada is one, Mexico is one, where it is better to two-stop strategy it. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with the two-stop strategy of lap 11, lap 22. On soft tires and then medium the rest of the way. Honestly, Joker, I've tried doing that before, and I feel that the soft tires wear out too fast towards the end of a stint where I lose speed. I lose speed faster than I want. So I'm not going to do that. All right, here we go. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, there goes the front wing.
Illegal maneuver. Cede that position or we'll receive a penalty.
Whoops. Just trying to see if my front wing got hit. Shit. Well, we moved up to 17th. You were talking about getting some spots on the start. You weren't kidding. I'm trying to decipher who lost a front wing because there were a lot of front wing parts that were flying around the track going into turn 1. So I don't know who lost their front wing. God damn it, Kimmy, get out of the way. Get back here,
DRS
Kimmy.
will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I'm not finished with you. I thought the first DRS zone would have been there. Like, it would have opened up at that point in time. Yeah, Brian Strowman. There we go. There's the DRS zone I was looking for. It was a Haas and an Alpha Tauri. Gotcha. Jimmy, I want to pass you! Stop fucking with me! It is indeed a DRS train. I was gonna say, who's the truly that's pulling in front of us?
Caution, caution.
Uh-oh, somebody's out. Bottas is out of the race! Coffin, please, for Bottas. He is
Green
gone.
flag.
Oh, you absolutely hate to see it unless you're not a Mercedes fan. Then you absolutely love to see it. Everybody is pulling everybody else in this DRS train. Oh, shit. I gave Kimmy a little nudge. How's my wing? My wing's fine. I gave Kimmy a boop. I booped him. My teammate is behind me. Oh, I totally forgot to swap out my livery. Still running the special US Grand Prix livery. Oh, well, I think this livery is actually pretty okay. I am going to think about changing it for next season. What's going on, Chris? Thanks for stopping by this evening. What's going on? I finished 16th at USA. And I started last year at Mexico because I took a brand new engine. It is my first season, yes. I was going to say, I've got almost 30 points so far this season. But I haven't finished higher than 6th. And the regulations that came down hit my powertrain. I wanted to build my engine up. But because of those regulations, I can't touch it. So I've been building up my aero and my chassis outside of that. Oh shit, Kimmy. My current second driver is Juan Manuel Correa. I'm going to look to try and get George Russell next season. My Kimmy, I don't want to boop you again. Move your ass, bud. Yeah, speaking of my teammate, he is right behind me. Yeah, here in Mexico, I started in last place because of a brand new engine and sent it into turn 1 on lap 1, gaining 5 spots immediately. You signed Lance Stroll? man, I'm just so close to Kimmy. I can taste it. I can taste the position. Oh, fuck. Before you say anything, no, I'm not gonna send it. Stupidly. As a reminder, pitting on lap 11. Excuse me. Oh shit! Send! The big send! And the big spin. Alright, flashback. Flashback number 1 of 3. That was an accidental send. I just straight up missed my braking zone.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
I straight up missed my braking zone here. Grosjean is not fast. I'm really surprised that Kimi has not overtaken him yet. And then again, you take a look at all the DRS zones that are around here.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
I'm gonna undercut. I'm gonna undercut some of the leaders here. By pitting early. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. I do still want that two-stop strategy. It would have been nice when Bottas retired if he would have gotten a safety car then. Alright, like I said. Coming into pit now, and the leaders did in fact come into pit on this lap as well. So I did make that smart strategy. I would think it would be a smart strategy.
Release, release. Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
I'll be coming out in on lap 21 then. I need 2 good outlaps, yeah.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Gasly's on medium tires ahead of me. One of the few people that actually started on mediums.
Manuel is coming in for his stop.
I saw that. Up into 17th place now. Soon to be 16th, I'm sure. Yeah, minor price to pay there. Get back here, Gasly. Caught him with the over-under. Surprisingly well done. I did not think I was going to get it that smoothly. Like, not gonna lie, I was real well done. Don't mind if I Barry Horowitz myself. I'll pat myself on the back all I want. I've got no traction control, no ABS, no nothing of the sort, Simpson. Oh, someone's holding these guys up here. I got Stroll and Ocon at least ahead of me. My chat is covering the map, so I can't see it. What? Don't go on the curbs, Brian. They're ice. They're like driving on ice. I keep telling myself that, and I don't listen to myself. They're only using anti-lock brakes. Fair. Everyone drives differently. Everyone plays the game differently. It's whatever makes you have the most enjoyment out of the game. So as I said, reminder, I'm coming in lap 21 for fresh tires, for mediums. Oh my god, are you fucking joking me? It's the same fucking thing. It's the same spot. Accelerating off this corner. And I accelerated on a rumble strip. Alright. Flashback number 2. Not happy about that one. Did not think I would have had to need it for something like that. No, Stroll's doing the one-stop strategy. That's why he's on hard tires. Grosjean is coming to pit, so did Gasly behind him. That's a freebie spot. Caution.
Yellow flag.
Oh, who died? Ocon! My rival! He has died!
Okay, clear.
Ocon is going to retire the car.
Some information on Ocon. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
And no safety car. So we've got 2 retirees due to mechanical failure. And no safety car. Man, oh man, oh man. Considering I've not played this game driving on a controller, I've only done it with a wheel. I feel like the driving with the wheel gives you so much more freedom and maneuverability. Gives you a better handling on the car. I would divert the controller question to Sarancia, because Sarancia primarily plays with a controller. still in the process of getting his car off the track. How am I not within a second of fucking Stroll, man? Get back here, you piece of shit pay driver. Two more laps.
Yeah, that
So I
makes
come into
sense.
pit. Thank you very much for the follow. I'll get to you in just a second. Thank you. Rolf337, thank you very much, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream tonight. This is going to be the last Grand Prix that I do this evening. And for anybody that has come on in that is new to the stream, firstly, thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Secondly, my calendar of events for Formula 1 F1 2020 is
We're
I
approaching
stream...
the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Shut up, Jeff. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for Formula 1 2020. On Fridays, I stream iRacing because I have an iRacing Oval League that I take part in. Also, I have an iRacing Oval League on Thursdays, too. I'll look to try and get in as much F1 before that Oval League starts. Yeah, before the race begins, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so both pink Mercedes in front of me opted to go the soft hard route as far as their tires. Greetings from Germany. Well, hello from Chicago. I was going to say, I don't know how many Germans have now started to watch me do to F1. But yeah, Sarantia, you are no longer the only one. I'm now in a top 10 spot. I'm now in 9th place, but as I said before, I'm going to need to come in and pit this lap. Fox.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
And then I'll go 15 laps on the medium tires. Would have liked to have had a little better in lap.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Would have liked to have had a much better in lap, but I feel like the leaders are going to start coming in around this time. Like as you see Lando Norris right there coming out.
Complete, go now.
Alright, where did it say I was going to come out pit-wise? Didn't say, okay.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Alright, I came out in 18th place. Which is not good, but we'll see if I can catch some of these guys that are on mediums and hard tires. And also for everyone that is coming on in that is new to the stream, firstly, where are you from? Secondly, who's your favorite driver, past or present, and what is your favorite Grand Prix to watch? And if you play Formula One, what is your favorite track to drive? This is just what we like to call the entry questionnaire. There are no wrong answers. Answer to the best of your ability. Shit. Yeah, and even though I drive decently in Russia and have won there in the past, it's not one of my favorite tracks. My favorite track to drive in this game is Canada. Spa and Monza in there too, Austria, Silverstone, Australia. Got a train in front of me, Grosjean and Kvyat. And I don't know who else is up there. Favorite tracks are Spielberg, aka Austria, and the Netherlands, Zandvoort. You know what? Driving around Zandvoort in an F1 car, I really enjoy it. Because I did drive around Zandvoort in iRacing. They've had it in iRacing for a few years now.
Juan Manuel in the pits.
But I just feel like that driving it around in actual F1 cars instead of GT slidey cars don't have that much downforce. It's much better. It is much better to me to drive it around in F1 than it is in iRacing. Damn, Kimi coming out on soft tires and he is leading a charge. Yeah, he is definitely going to get some positions back before the end of this race. As far as me, well, I started in last place, so any positioning is good positioning for me. And for me, my favorite driver currently is Kimi. But once he retires, I'm going to change allegiances to Daniel Ricciardo. All because of Drive to Survive. Literally all because of Drive to Survive. I'm going to have to start conserving some fuel in these slow sections. And it's not so much babying the tires. I really don't need to baby the tires. I need to baby the fuel. Grosjean, you should not be that fast on hard tires. I am just keeping it real, man. You should not be that fast on hard tires. Oh, I'm going to the inside. Don't you even fucking try. Can I catch Kvyat by the end of this race? Kimi's going to beat him. Kimi's going to catch him. But can I catch Kvyat before the end of the race? That is the next big question. 4.5 seconds up. Oh, the way that Kvyat and Raikkonen are DRSing off each other, I don't see it happening. I don't see myself catching up to him. I don't know why I downshifted the first there. That is a mystery to me, why I did that. Yeah, time to save fuel, time to conserve fuel. There are still fueling tactics in F1. It's not a strategy of when is the best time to refuel, since obviously there is no refueling in F1. How much fuel will you conserve? Man, Grosjean is really on my ass right now, and it's very, very distressing. KG Stir, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Hope you're doing well. Nine laps to go, and Grosjean, like I said, he's still breathing down my neck. It does not look like I'm going to catch up to Kvyat by race end. So at this point in time, it all comes down to, can I hold off Grosjean? Can I hold up Grosjean? Gasly is not really making inroads on me, which is good. Once again, why the hell did I shift down to first, Brian? Why are you being stupid? Stop being stupid. drive fast with half full tank and then refill halfway through. Didn't it take a lot of time to have a pit stop during those days? For both refueling and for tires? Oh yeah, NASCAR's had refueling since the inception. You know what? I realize why I'm downshifting going through that turn, going through turn 2. It's because I already think that I'm in gear 3. I think I'm in gear 3, so I think that I need to make another downshift. But the last few laps I've been downshifting to 2 before I even got to turn 2. So that's why I'm just being a complete idiot right now. DTM, that's the German Touring Car Championship, correct? If I recall correctly, that is the German Touring Car. Where exactly do DTM go? Where exactly does DTM go to track-wise? Nürburgring, Hockenheim, where else does it go? Because I would assume it only stays in Germany, or does it go outside the country?
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Plenty of time. Plenty of fuel left. Still holding off Grosjean. Like I said, Gasly's not making any inroads, so I'm fine with that. Kvyat and Raikkonen are long gone. Nürburgring, Hockenheim, Assen, Spa. Oh, I didn't know they went to Spa. You call it the German Monaco? What was it, the Norris Ring, it says? At Nuremberg? Now, why is it called the German Monaco? I need to know the backstory on that. Norris Ring at Nuremberg. That one's a curiosity. Is it built like the Hungaroring? Then with a very narrow track that doesn't allow for a lot of passing? Oh, so it is a street circuit. Why is it called a ring then? That's what confuses me, is why is it called a ring when it's a street circuit?
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I equate to ring being like a normal track, like Red Bull Ring, like Hungaro Ring, Hockenheim Ring. Alright, so barring any catastrophic failure, it looks like I am going to finish in 14th place. Which I don't believe anybody said. I don't think anybody predicted 14th. I know I saw a couple of 13s and 12s in there after starting from last place, but I don't think I saw anybody say 14. I'm not gonna get too mad over this, because starting last place, taking a brand new engine, and moving up 8 spots by the end of the race, that's not bad. And ultimately, I do think that the 2-stop strategy was the better strategy. I don't think my car would have loved to handle a 1-stop soft hard. It definitely would not have lasted. I'd probably be back by Grosjean Gasly at that point in time, maybe even further back. Back in the day, there were competition for the names, and people just chose. Oh, it was a community drawing as to what the name was going to be, and the community decided Norris Ring. Okay. I mean, it's fair. It's what the community wanted. Alright, we got one more lap after this.
We advise moving to Mix 2, fuel to Mix 2.
Shut up, Jeff. I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we are on the final lap here at Autodromo Estadio Hermanos Rodriguez.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Guess what, Jeff? There's 1 lap left. Sebastian Vettel has won this race. Quelle surprise. Because it's been pretty much Mercedes winning everything. Between Hamilton and Bottas, you get the occasional Leclerc winner. I think I saw Verstappen win a race. But Sebastian Vettel, I believe this is his first win of the season. And the red, white, and green confetti coming down. Flag of Mexico colors. I do like that sight. I really do like that confetti sight. And across the line, P14. Not a bad finish after starting in last place.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Not a bad finish after starting in last place, getting a brand new engine. Max Verstappen, your driver of the day. All right, then.
Well, what a drive that
And
was to take the
Binotto
win
is
for
so
Ferrari
happy that
today.
Vettel did not spin out this time.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class
Leclerc
win
finishing
for a
second.
world-class team. Ferrari do it again.
All right, all right, all right. Lewis Hamilton finishing in third. Like I said before, Bottas out of this race. DNFing. Trying to figure out who else DNF'd. Ocon DNF'd.
So, let's
Which
review
helped
the
me out
driver's
for my
standings.
rivalry.
It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top
Ooh,
has been reduced.
Giovinazzi
Some amazing
finishing
talent
fourth.
out on the track today.
That's a surprise. Giovinazzi finishing in fourth place. Alfa Romeo finishing top 5. Go figure that one out. Perez 5th, Albon 6th, Lando, Max, Carlos, and Ricardo round out your top 10. Kvyat was 11th, Stroll 12th, Kimi 13th.
But Anthony,
Wow.
who would you pick as
How
your
is this
driver of
not-
the
how is
day?
he not
It's
driver
another
of the
clear
day?
win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the constructors' title. An
Perez
incredible
17th.
performance for the whole team. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula
Wow.
One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Honestly, that Alfa Romeo, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that Alfa, Giovinazzi of all people, Giovinazzi got 4th place. I'm really surprised. I guess it all comes down to the
That
drivers,
was an
Sarancia.
exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. Do you think that grid penalty was justified?
Yes. You break the rules, you pay the price.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't
Yes,
you?
I did. Aero package.
Great. Well, that's everything.
What's going on, Catapult? Man, we're just about to end the stream. I say that, we do have other things to do before the stream is over. My rivalry, man, with 2 races to go, by the end of the season, I need to beat Ocon. No, don't be sorry, I'm just letting you know. So Thursday,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Simpson, thank you very much for the follow, man. I hope that you enjoyed yourself this evening. So Thursday is going to be Brazil and Abu Dhabi. I'm going to try and start that stream early so I can get both of those in to finish out season 1 before then the iRacing League, the Legacy Cup Series with the 1987 cars. I want to try and get that done, season 1 done before I go into that. But like I said, we've got stuff to do before we end the stream today. Alright, so what we got coming in? Let's take a look at, let's figure out the activities. Let's also take a look and see what I can do parts-wise. So how many days we got here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 days. What can I do? So we got reaction, funded team event. Everybody gets morale. At this point in time, the department morale doesn't matter because of the fact that half of those departments can't even build anything. Second driver PR filming, I get 25,000 as well as 750 added driver acclaim. I might do that. Chassis team build might be a thing that I do. Attend an esports event could be a thing that I do. So, you know, it's second driver PR filming. We'll do that. We'll do attend the esports event, and then reaction training, sponsor event, or the chassis team building. You know, we'll build up the chassis team building because that's one of the departments that has not been affected by the regulations. So we'll do that. So PR filming, attending the esports event, which gives us money, I think. At the very least, it gives us team acclaim, and then the chassis team build. So we'll do that. We're holding on to the money, like I said before, so we can hold off on building on the facilities side. I'm not going to be building up any of my driver perks at this point in time. Driver market. Let's take a look and see where the drivers are that, as I said before, I want to go and pick up. George Russell currently driver level of 11. Giovinazzi also 11. De Vries and Aitken still have not been picked up by anybody. And as I said before, I don't think anybody higher than George Russell is going to want to sign for us, like Ocon, Albon, Stroll and Magnussen, I don't think any of them are going to be swayed to come to my department, to come to my team, because of the departments that have not been built up yet. So I have a very strong feeling like Russell could, Latifi could too, but I'm not actively going after Latifi. That would be pretty dumb of me if I did that. But like I said, outside of Russell and Giovinazzi, the two free agents that I could go pick up because they are so cheap, De Vries and Aitken. Honestly, De Vries and Aitken could help out immensely. De Vries, I want to say, De Vries and Aitken both have very fast pace. De Vries has much better racecraft. They have about the same awareness as well as experience. In fact, now that I take a look at it, Giovinazzi has him beat in racecraft and pace. The awareness is a little down. George Russell, though. George Russell is better, like, pretty much everywhere. 75. Yeah, George Russell only has a slightly smaller awareness than De Vries. So, yeah, if I go after anybody, and if I have to put my money down for anybody, if I can pick him up, I would go get George Russell. If I can't get George Russell, then I'm honestly thinking just go after De Vries. Yeah, his experience might not be there, but he's got good pace, great awareness. Racecraft might not be there just yet, but honestly, he could build upon that. We could build upon that. Mick Schumacher, no. Mick Schumacher is down like still 61, I believe, or 62. Where is he? He's 63 now. 58 race pace, or not race pace, racecraft, 56 awareness, 78 pace. He's honestly not that good. I can't honestly say that I'm going to go after Mick Schumacher, not at this point in time. If I was going to go after Mick Schumacher, it would have been at the same time that I was picking up Correa. But ultimately, I went with Correa over Schumacher because I thought he would have been a little bit better for development. He had better racecraft. I think he had better racecraft. Hold on a second. No, he had better awareness. He had better awareness and better pace, not better racecraft. That was it. And ultimately, I went with him because of the fact that it was an all-American team. Is pretty much the reason why I did it. But yeah, looking at some of these other guys, like Jordan King, nah, I'm not going to watch you. Matsushita, I'm not going to watch you. It really will come down to Russell, Giovinazzi, De Vries, or Aitken. Go for Mahavir again, Hensel? You forget I had Mahavir at the very start of my save. He was the first guy that was ever a part of Gendo F1 Racing. So I'm not going to go pick him up again. So yeah, it really comes down to these four guys. Russell, Giovinazzi, De Vries, and Aitken, who will be coming on in as my second driver to start next season. And if I get the money in time to buy out Russell or Giovinazzi, then I'll put in offers for them. If not, then I will go after De Vries or Aitken. In fact, I'm taking a look at De Vries, between De Vries and Giovinazzi. The only thing that De Vries has better than Giovinazzi is awareness. He's got 5 less pace and 6 less racecraft, but that could be built upon. And also the contract. The contract is not going to be all that much because Giovinazzi and Russell's base contract is $6 million. And plus, I'd have to foot another $3 million to buy out the said contract. Whereas De Vries, I'm just buying him off the open market. I'm buying him off the open market, and he would only cost $2.5 million. His contract goes up. Here's the thing: the contract goes up based off of your driver acclaim. So as you can see, all these drivers with driver level acclaim, they have $2 million as far as their contract goes. De Vries has a driver acclaim of 7, so it goes up by $500,000, as you can see there, with 2.5 million. So driver acclaim is solely the basis on what causes the driver free agent contracts to be determined. And as it stands right now, yeah, De Vries has the highest free agent acclaim, but you take a look at his contract, it's less than half of what Russell and Giovinazzi make. When you create a team, is it possible to start F3 in-game promotion? No, it's not like Motorsport Manager. It's not like Motorsport Manager in that aspect. So yeah, that is what I'm looking for as far as the second driver goes when I look to next season. As I said before, Thursday we're going to finish up Season 1. Season 2, time dependent. We'll choose our driver for next season on Thursday, but if not, if I have to get into the iRacing event quickly, then I will save that for Saturday. Finances are looking, well, the finances are actually looking pretty good right now. Man, that Gendonomics, those Gendonomics have really swayed in my favor now, have they? Because remember, just 4 short races ago, look at how far back, look how far down I was here, about 500,000 less in the tank. And Gendonomics has said you're going to shoot up all of your stocks, going up, and get all of that money so that you can go and get yourself a new driver. So Gendo stocks, Gendo stonks are on the rise. For those of you who are wondering what the season results have been for me, this is what they have been. As I said before, I have been in points positions 5 times. Yeah, Gendo, cue ball. You have not been here. You have not been in my Football Manager streams for very much before. Gendonomics is basically me spending all the money that I have given to me at any point in time during a season to either buy players or up their contracts so they can stay at my club. That was Gendonomics back in Football Manager. Gendonomics here are basically me spending all my money to either sign a better driver or build up my facilities. That's pretty much what it was. What happened to Mahavir? I just got rid of him because he sucked ass. Of course he sucked ass. He was the worst driver in the game, but he saved me money. So I got rid of him and then picked up Juan Manuel Correa, as you can see, after the Austrian Grand Prix. My points finishing positions, as you can see, 9th at Australia, 7th at the Netherlands, 8th at Austria, 6th at Singapore, 9th at Russia. Yeah, I pretty much burned down the club. Burn it down! And I left, even though I didn't win any trophies. Actually, I did. No, let's talk about Roma during my Hexagon Challenge, man. I burned down Roma, but I still won trophies with them. Vehicle, like I said, the engine is going to stay the same engine for the rest of the season, which is only just 2 races. R&D. Can I build anything up with my R&D at this point in time? No, I still need to wait for this to finish. And when that happens, then I'll build up, cable assembly, tire blankets, and the plank. Yeah, I won Serie A. I won Serie A once. I won Coppa Italia twice. Look back in my... You got the Discord, man. Look back at my Hexagon Challenge achievements. I did win Serie A with Roma. Yeah, just look back at my achievements. So at this point in time, I can't do anything with my R&D. It's all still being built up. November 3rd, November 3rd, November 11th. Okay, so I can't touch that just yet. Actually, I can in just a day if I move ahead a
New
day.
parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Alright, now I can build up my chassis. Now I can build up parts on my chassis. How much does this cost? $675. Ooh, okay. So yeah, we'll do tire blankets, which will be done by Abu Dhabi. So we got tire blankets and then cable management. Both will be done by Abu Dhabi. Hell yeah. Alright, so those 2 will be built up. I mean, Red 4 it's not a false statement. It is definitely not a false statement, what I had just said. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to swap my my livery back out. So as much as that the North American Grand Prix like that livery, we are going to have to move back to our choppy livery. Choppy your GP. And I think that's going to be it for the evening. There isn't anything else between now and the Brazilian Grand Prix. So at this point in time, it is time for Sweating with Gendo. So we're going to finish out this evening with Sweating with Gendo. There are 3 requests for wall sit and plank, which means 3 minutes. I'm going to split it up in half. 1.5 minutes for wall sit, 1.5 minutes for a plank. No more. You cannot redeem any more this evening. We are officially done with redeeming points for this evening. Just saying that right now. So do not spend any more of your points. Hold on to them until until Thursday. Got it? All right.